fashion in video games. There's been a lot of iconic outfits throughout video game history. Mario, Master Chief, Bayonetta, Chun-Li and her thick ass thighs. So the list can go on and on. But in this video, we're going to be talking about video game fashion and we're going to be going over some character design. But the outfit the character is wearing is extremely important because it gives the player something to latch onto. And it also builds familiarity with the story when the character has their signature main look. You sort of get a sense of who the character is based on the clothes that they're wearing. Like the character designers have full intention behind their outfits. They take into consideration things like their silhouette, how many layers of clothing they're wearing, the colors they wear, and how they correspond to the personality of the characters. Whether it's a playful outfit or if you're trying to signify power, or maybe the character is a bit more relaxed, so they're wearing an outfit to reflect that. Fashion hierarchy exists in video games, like the level 1 crook versus the level 100 mafia boss. You know, the level 1 crook is always dressed up to be your typical NPC, but as you level up and the enemies get harder, the character designs get more and more complex. It's kind of similar to how the main characters have more of a unique design. Like, I know this isn't a video game. In Naruto, if you ever look at the background characters, it's literally the same fucking person. And then all of the main characters have like colored hair or they have a fire outfit on. Like, you can tell when someone means business. The harder the game gets, more fashionable your opponents are for some fucking reason. And I can't help but notice that video games are so much more stylish than real life, and it honestly kind of pisses me off. There's just a lot more that you can get away with. So something that video games, movies, cartoons all have an advantage over compared to a real life movie or TV set is that they don't have to worry about a costume maker, a tailor, a stylist, you know, the cost of fabric, manufacturing, just all of these things that drive up the cost. So practicality just doesn't exist. You can draw up a character wearing anything. Like Bayonetta's outfits are literally made from her hair. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I've never seen anyone wearing an outfit that was made completely from their fucking hair. I mean, I wish I could do that. That would be fucking awesome. Video games don't have to worry about comfort or how tight the clothing is, clearly. Designers just have a lot more freedom to make what they want and make exaggerated proportions. This is also the reason why character designs are so much more dramatic and expressive. And I know this isn't a video game, but the author of Bleach, Tite Kubo, said in an interview that he would dress his characters up based on clothes that he wanted to wear in real life. So I would assume that a lot of other video game artists have the same thought process. I wouldn't be surprised if they self-insert the way they want to dress into the characters that they make, because these extreme boundary breaking outfits really just transcend human physics, and it would be almost impossible to make some of these outfits in real life. But this is what makes these outfits so special, and it's also one of the many reasons why cosplay is so popular, because cosplayers are actually able to bring these outfits to life. And who doesn't want to dress up like one of their favorite characters? What cosplay should I do, guys? If this video gets 15,000 likes, I'll cosplay as Chun-Li. Nah, that's a joke. That's a joke, by the way. But hey, if there are any Chun-Li cosplayers out there watching this video and you want to help me cosplay, feel free to message me on Instagram. Fuck! Stop being horny, Nikto. Fuck! Get in the Christmas spirit, man. And honestly, I really wouldn't mind if cosplaying was normalized, but instead, the masses are stuck wearing fast fashion polyester bullshit that was made in a fucking sweatshop in Morocco, when deep down, I know we all want to dress like Master Chief or dress like a fucking Dark Souls character. And in the current age of modern minimalism, video game fashion is like minimalism's worst nightmare. But these unrealistic proportions can not only be said about their outfits, but as well as their physical appearance. Like, for instance, spiky hair. Take Sora, for example. Have you ever seen anyone with hair like this in real life? Cloud, Sonic, fuck it. Naruto and Goku both have a video game, so we can put them in there as well. Personally, I've always been a fan of spiky haired characters. Like, growing up, Kai was my favorite ninja until Lloyd just straight up snatched his fucking chain. Look, I even have a Lego piece of Lego Ninjago. What up? Tell me this shit isn't tough as fuck. Nah, seriously, let me know if you watched this show growing up. I was born in 2005. Anyone who was born in the 2000s probably watched this. But it's not just their hair that makes these characters so much more memorable, but it's also things like their impossible eye colors, hair colors, Amy's pink hair, Virgil's white hair. It's just all really exaggerated. But this is what makes these video games so iconic in the first place. We play video games not because we want it to be as realistic as possible. Most of us play video games because I love that fantasy aspect. This video game is so unrealistic. No one would ever wear something like that in real life. That's kind of the whole fucking point. But I want to take a look at some character designs that I personally like, starting off with Bayonetta. Something that I appreciate about her games is that her outfits change from game to game. And holy fuck, she's 6'6" and summon demons out of her hair, makes clothing from her hair. What the fuck can she not do? But I know you guys are screaming at me already because I just couldn't make this video without talking about Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy is another game that has really nice fashion. You could even say that it has the best fashion in video game history. And similar to how JoJo's had a collab with Gucci, Square also had a collab with Louis Vuitton. And if you want to have a nice laugh, just take a look at Final Fantasy XIII's collab with Prada. They kind of look like real life mannequins. It looks very uncanny. Honestly, it just gives me fucking nightmares. Nomura's character designs are honestly some of the best work that I've ever seen. And I can make an hour-long video just talking about the fashion in Final Fantasy. To save some time, I want to talk about a few characters. Squall's character design is pretty much 90% leg and 10% upper body. This outfit honestly makes me jealous. I want every piece of clothing that he's wearing. Nomura's character designs definitely have a lot of underground fashion influence. And honestly, if you really wanted to, you could actually pull these off in real life. Like, this outfit really isn't even that complex. Her outfit is pretty much just a bunch of small things that add up to make it look a lot more complicated than it is. And then Cloud's character design is extremely tough. Realistically, do you know how funny it would be if you saw someone like this just walking past you on the street? I think this turtleneck, sleeveless top, it's such a simple piece of clothing. It's so unique at the same time. And when you add that on top of all the other depth that his outfit holds, it just looks a lot better. But you have to give credit to Nomura's character designs, not only for Final Fantasy, but for Kingdom Hearts as well. Nomura really has a way with silhouettes and exaggerated outfits, Sora's big ass shoes. But it's also super funny because Sora's outfit is by no means functional in the real world, and his entire appearance is highly exaggerated. This motherfucker has a size 25 shoe and he's like 5'4". But clearly, this is Nomura's art style, and he honestly made his own genre of style through his character designs. He has a very distinct, unique art style, and I know there's a lot of fashion designers that use Final Fantasy as inspiration. In fact, Sora was a huge inspiration for me when I started growing out my hair, specifically the sides of my hair. I try to make it so that it goes in like every single direction. It's kind of hard to explain right now, but maybe I'll do a hair tutorial when we get like 100,000 subscribers. 80k more. Purposely not gonna talk about Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts that much in this video because I'm probably gonna make a video specifically talking about Nomura's artwork, and I feel like I'll be very disappointed in myself if I didn't bring up Resident Evil 4's fashion. Besides the unnecessary backflips, cheesy one-liners.
If you don't need me, then get off my back, old man.
Resident Evil 4 actually has a nice sense of style. I've always liked Leon's bomber jacket. As a matter of fact, I actually thrifted this jacket because it reminded me of it. I actually never tried it on before. Oh shit. This jacket is way too small, bro. I think this is a women's jacket. Tell me I'm not Leon fucking Kennedy right now. It also helps that the characters in this game are attractive because it just makes the outfits look a lot better. And then Ashley's stereotypical horror game protagonist outfit. People love to use the term horror game protagonist. It seems to be a style within its own, like Heather's outfit from Silent Hill. I've seen a lot of girls remaking that outfit on TikTok, and Resident Evil 4 has a lot of funny character mods. I found this one of Leon wearing a crop top, and he has a Y2K tramp stamp, and then you also have some degenerate ass mods like these ones. Who's making these mods, man? I need to know who the fuck made this. But I'd like to talk about character customization. Character customization is probably one of my favorite aspects in a video game. One of the first games that I've ever played was Halo 3. I used to be insanely good at these games, bro. It's not even fucking funny. But I would spend so much time just customizing my armor, even my emblem. I always found it so much more enjoyable to customize female characters. Their characters just have so much more creative freedom. A lot of people take pride in customizing their character, especially in games like Monster Hunter, Elden Ring, even Minecraft, Fortnite, and Roblox. I know Roblox in particular is very popular for character customization. It's become a trend online to dress like your Roblox avatar, and Roblox just comes to show that when you're given a choice on how you want to dress, it's almost never going to be the plain, simple, boring clothing. It's always going to be something more expressive and cool, because deep down you can be anything you want in a game that has character customization. It leads me to think, why can't you think of your own wardrobe and personal style like a video game where you're just customizing your character? That's all this fashion shit really is. I feel like a lot of people overcomplicate it. What's stopping you from dressing like a Tekken character, bro? But to tie everything back, video game fashion is super cool. It makes me a little bit jealous because I can't make clothes out of my hair. In all seriousness, I had a lot of fun making this video, and there's so many other games that I didn't even mention. So if you want to see a part 2, get this video to 15,000 likes, and I'll be more than happy to make it. Let me know what games you want to see in the next video. One of the first videos that I made on this channel was an anime fashion video. I'm probably gonna remake that video because I can do a lot better job at making the video now. If you want to see more content like this, like and subscribe. We're currently on the road to 50,000 subscribers, and we're pretty much halfway there. If all goes well, this video should be the first of a double upload, so be on the lookout for that. I'm either gonna post that double upload later tonight or tomorrow. So if you want to see that vlog, go ahead and check it out. But yeah, man, thank you for watching the video. Follow all my socials, link in the description. Join the Discord. It's a nice place where you can hang out and talk about clothes. I'm pretty active on there, so if you want to talk to me or have a nice place to hang out, I'll also be on there. Check out my Depop for any of my clothes. If you're watching this video on your birthday, then happy birthday to you. Happy holidays. I love you guys, and as always, I'll see you soon.